My former colleague, M/39, was supportive and helped me prepare for my job interview, but once I got the job, he became very rude to me, F/31. I don't know why. Hi all, I have a situation that I don't know what I should act/do next. Please advise me on how to act toward behavior like this in the future. So, I have been working as an engineer for 8 years at the same company since I graduated and have been working with this senior colleague for 5 years. Noted that I'm a female and this colleague that I have a problem with is a male. He was kind and always taught me things when I asked for some help as I was a junior at that time. He is not on the same team as me, but we are in the same department and we are in the same circle, which means we hang out and eat lunch together, a group of around 5 to 6 people, almost every day. He is really smart and has a lot of knowledge that can teach juniors like us, me and my friends. We are not interested in a romantic way. I respected him a lot as my senior. However, he is well known as a hot temper, and when things don't go his way, he is most likely to express his anger very clearly. I have seen his junior and his team cry many times because of his temper. However, he always acts very kind towards others, people who are not on the same team as him. Last year, I got an offer to interview with another well-known company for a tech support role in a different industry. I have asked him for advice about this industry, and he helped me a lot in preparing myself for the interview process. The interview process took me 4 rounds in total, which took around 2 months to complete and sign the contract. I haven't mentioned this much since I feel so much pressure, but I updated him and thanked him when I passed the first round. I asked for his advice only for the first round. When he knew I passed the final round and signed the contract, he asked me how much do they offer. I don't want to tell him the exact amount, so I told him I got what it wants, maybe a little bit more than I asked. He went silent and gave a strange smile that I don't know how to describe. Please note that he is older than me around 8 years, and his salary is very high, and he is a specialist engineer. I don't know the exact number, but it's more than my salary, around 3 times. I gave the company 1 month's notice before I left, and at that time he started to change his behavior towards me. At first I thought it was just my imagination, but things started to be more clear that he didn't like me and was very rude. He started to say in front of people that he got asked to interview by my new company as well, but he rejected it because he thought that role did not suit him, and he thought the role itself was not good. He was smiling while saying that, but I felt so weird and did not understand why he said something like that. He never mentioned to me that he got asked by this company before, even when I consulted him when I prepared myself for the first round interview. So why did he suddenly say this right now? I have no idea. 1 month later, my colleagues organized a goodbye party for me. We had fun, and to be honest, since I worked at my old company for a very long time, I tend to have many good relationships with many colleagues. One time when my friend got up from her seat and went to the toilet, this senior suddenly got up from his seat and switched to sit near me in my friend's seat. He congrats me and started to say like, "It's good that you got this job because you are not good at this current job. So it's good that you finally can try something new." I was confused because he's smiling while speaking. Note that I always got B+ in my KPI, and I don't think I suck at my job. I may not be the brightest, but I always finish my task and get all the job done. Then he proceeded to say, "It's good that sometimes you have to take a new step at the small company first, then when you are good at it, maybe you can back to the big company again." At that point, I felt a bit annoyed and cut his nonsense by telling him they are both global company and I don't want to be rude, but the new company actually in the higher rank than the old one. If you are not sure, you can Google it. He laughed, then changed the subject, continued to belittle me while smiling. I felt like if I showed that I was upset, then I would overreact and ruin the party. So try to switch the seat to another and try to avoid him as much as possible. For months later, one of my close friends from the old company also got a new job, so they organized a party for her. I joined the party as well. This time I made sure to sit far from him as much as possible. I had no contact with him. He added me on my Instagram, but I rejected it. Also rejected his Facebook request as well. I talked with my friend, and she told me this senior also told her that her new company called him for the interview as well, but he rejected it because he thought the job was plain and boring. My friend was so mad because this time she witnessed this behavior by herself, and it is the same as I told her before. Oh boy, the same situation happened again. We have a very long table capable of 20 ppl. He sat at the first seat and I sat at the 15th seat. But once my friend got up and went to the toilet, he switched his seat to sit near me immediately. I feel so horrible. I feel so uncomfortable. He started to ask how I felt about the new company like he cared. He asked when I passed the probation. I told him I passed the probation already, and so far so good. I intend to tell him in the eyes that I am happy with the new company because I know it might hurt him inside. He gave me the strangest advice that I did not ask for. He said, I think you should stay at this company just for 1 year and find a new job. Actually, 6 months is enough. I was so confused that I asked why, and he said it was just his advice. He says people are likely to get more money when they switch careers often, so I should stay at this company for only 6 months. He said it's good that I'm working well at my new job because I'm quite stupid at my old job. I asked him why he's saying that, and he told me, I just telling the truth. It was so rude that I had to pause and look at him in the eyes. He was smiling at the whole time. Always look polite. I say nothing for the rest after that. He keep talking for a while, then switches back to his seat. I don't know why he acts like this toward me. He has a good job, good money more than me. The old company also has a good reputation. In almost a way, he has a better life than me. He even helped me when I first started the interview process. So I don't know why he acted like this after I finally got the job. Keeps. Next month they will have another goodbye party. I will join the party and will meet him again for sure. I think I will get up as soon as he sits next to me again.